Hi, Grant. We are so excited to talk to you here with Bachelor Nation.
Yeah, I'm excited to talk to you too.
I need to know, how was night one? Was it better than you expected, harder than you expected, the same as you expected? What was it like?
Man, night one was amazing, honestly. I think that you go into night one with certain expectations, but the ladies exceeded that and they did an amazing job. And they helped me really come out of my shell, which is something that was much needed.
Yeah, how so? How do you feel like they helped you come out of your shell?
I think that they just were so charismatic and open and, it just helped. It just, everything just flowed. I think that the conversations were great and it helped me really show my personality. And in turn, I think we helped each other.
I love that. Did you feel like there was more pressure handing out that first impression rose, knowing that it came with the first one-on-one date? From my knowledge, that's the first time that's happened in Bachelor Nation history.
Yeah, listen, I think that the pressure is there regardless. So I think that, it didn't add any pressure. It definitely put a little twist on things, but it's a high stakes, unique situation. So there's pressure there regardless.
I feel like you had so many good connections night one. What was it about Alex that really made her stand out to get that first impression rose for you?
I think just the way we made each other laugh and how natural the conversation went, how easy it was, and how it flowed. And I think that really comes across in the episode. And yeah, that's why Alex got the first impression rose. And then she brought a llama,
I
which
was gonna say, was it Linda?
I'm an animal guy, so I like that.
Did Linda come on the first one-on-one? Can you tease, or was Linda was that it for Linda for the
I
season?
can tell you that Linda was not there. Linda was not there.
So the first impression rose was just for Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
In episode one, we got to spend some more time with your sister, which was amazing. She said that you are ready for marriage, ready for kids. How do you, just as a person, know that you're ready for marriage, ready for kids, ready for that next chapter? What is it inside you that made you realize that you were ready for that chapter?
I think I realized that I was ready when after, my last relationship, I was close. And then when that ended, I didn't want to really, see anybody for a long time. I told myself the next person I'm with, I want that to be it. So I think that's when I was ready. I didn't go right back into the dating pool. I kind of waited. And then, you know, this crazy thing happened where I was, I'm the next bachelor and I want to make this the last kind of dating experience that I have to go through. So fingers crossed on that.
Yeah, my fingers are definitely crossed for you. What is the best piece of advice from someone from Bachelor Nation that you received either before, during, or after filming? I know you said you'd spoken to Joey a bit, but I'm just curious if you talked to anyone else from Bachelor Nation, or if that is Joey, if you got any great like words of wisdom going into this journey.
Yeah, I feel like Joey just really told me to be careful. The person that, if you do end up with somebody, the person that you're with, they're gonna watch your back.
Mhm.
And that's the foundation that you have to build. And that's good advice. But when you're in the moment, you have to remember that. But I think that me going in there, I think that building a friendship first with somebody is the main thing that you have to do.
Did Joey say he and Kelsey did that, like built a friendship first, or was that advice from someone else?
I mean, that was kind of how I envisioned it, but the Joey's main advice was to think of the end. Think of the person that you're with and how they're going to watch back your decisions and what you do. That was a big piece of advice.
Yeah, did you talk to any other former Bachelor, Bachelorettes, or anyone like that?
No, I talked to Joan, but that was kind of after things and she's super cool, but Joey was the main person I talked to.
And Jesse Palmer teased in the trailer that we all got to see that you were really unsure on that final day. Can you tease at all for viewers what that was like for you, what we can expect from your season? And yeah, just I'm on the edge of my seat just watching the teaser. So
Yeah, listen, I think that I'm really decisive with my decisions, but when it comes to, relationships and the matters of the heart, there's emotion involved and it becomes harder then. But the thing that made it so hard was these women were great. They were amazing. And having to build a relationship and then having to tear it down in such a short span of time, that was hard, you know, and even from night one, the first rose ceremony, I had a hard time sending somebody home. So it was hard for me, and that with the lack of time that I had, it definitely was a high stakes, high pressure situation. So just needed a little time to think it out, you know?
Yeah, I know it seems really fast, but I think viewers, or it seems like a indecisive moment maybe, but I think viewers forget sometimes how fast this all happens, and you're standing there like making a life changing decision, and that's
Yeah.
that's a tough one. I can imagine.
It definitely
I
is.
I feel like no one can judge unless they've been in that position before.
But you know, people are gonna judge. But you know something, I think that it's important that the precedence was set. Like there is a lot of things that happen, but at the end of the day, everybody tried their best and did their best.
Yeah, and I feel like at the end of the day, you can feel confident in whatever decisions you end up making because you were really thoughtful and took the time. And even if that took down to the last minute, like you'll know at the end of the day that you made the choice that was right for you rather than rushing into something.
Exactly.
I have one final question. If you had to pick one word or phrase to describe your season and what viewers can expect, what would it be and why?
Oh man, that's a good one. Let me think. I think that the phrase that I would use was this season, my season was a self growth journey, right? It helped me grow. I think the woman grew. I think people in my family grew. I think the llama in the beginning grew. I think everybody grew. It was a growing journey. So that's something I could really, really say.
I love that. Well, we can't wait to watch your growth, your family's growth, your relationships hopefully grow and blossom. And obviously, we would love to see more llama. So hopefully, llama will be at Women Tell All.
Hopefully it will.
Well, thank you, Grant. We so appreciate your time as always. And we'll check in with you later this season.
Thank you so much.